Hey folks, I just wanted to go over this health final review with you. The questions on the final health final will be similar to these. Um, the first one, the ability of an organism to detect internal, external changes and respond to those changes is homeostasis. Number two, response to an internal change would be, when it says check all that apply, that means there's more than one answer. So an internal change would be raising the body temperature or a fever in order to fight an infection. Um, the stomach growling would be an internal change. So the sensory organs would be used to find food. Um, the body creating movement to a safer place, that would not be representative of an internal change. So number two, both of these should be checked. Number three, response to an external environment. Um, this one here, the temperature drops, so the body creates movement to a warmer area. That would be a correct response to an external environmental change. The sense of smell detects food and the body moves toward a food source. That would be responding to something in the external environment. Um, and then these two here would not be responding to external changes. A headache would be an internal change. Stomach growling would also be internal. So three would be the top two, would be the correct answers. The sensory structures of the human body would be eyes, nose, ears. There are sensory receptors in your skin also. I just don't have them listed here. This one, describe how the eyes, ears, nose may help a person maintain homeostasis. Those sensory structures would be used to detect changes in the external environment, and then the human would respond according to that. So you might want to put down one example of the eyes see something dangerous and the person moves to safety. The ears may detect a noise that they're unfamiliar with, move to safety. The nose may detect something that might smell dangerous and they would move to safety, or it might just sense food and they would move toward the food. So I just need one example there if I ask that question on the final. Pick out one sensory structure and tell me how it helps maintain homeostasis. Central nervous system is the brain and spinal cord, so these two should be checked. And then all the nerve tissue outside of the brain and spinal cord is the peripheral nervous system. So that would be the answer there. Peripheral nervous system is all nerve tissue except brain and spinal cord. The main organ in the respiratory system that allows for oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange is the lungs. How do the lungs help the body maintain homeostasis? It provides oxygen for the cells to break down nutrients, which is where you get your energy from. It also removes the carbon dioxide from the body. So the middle two and three here are the correct answers. Number 10, how does the circulatory system help the respiratory system maintain homeostasis? The respiratory system takes in the oxygen. The circulatory system helps to circulate the oxygen to all the cells of the body because the oxygen is used in chemical reactions to help break down the food in your cells or the nutrients in your cells to release energy. And then the circulatory system takes the carbon dioxide back to the lungs to be exhaled. So respiratory system is involved with obtaining oxygen, releasing CO2. The circulatory system is responsible for carrying the oxygen to the cells of the body, picking up the CO2. I've not used this form of video for a while, so if the video stops, I'll make a part two and post that separately. The heart, how does the heart help to maintain body, maintain homeostasis? All four of these are true. Circulates oxygen to the cells to break down food, picks up carbon dioxide, carries it to the lung to be exhaled, helps pump the blood to keep carrying nutrients from the digestive system to body cells, and the contractions of the heart chambers maintain blood circulation through the arteries and veins. Okay. The heart has a sinoatrial node that sends an electric impulse to keep the heart beating. That is true. The heart has that sinoatrial node is a kind of like an internal pacemaker that the heart has. So it has its own impulse system to keep the heart beating. How does the digestive system help the body maintain homeostasis? It breaks down food into small pieces that the circulatory system can carry to all cells of the body. It does help absorb water to prevent dehydration. It does help eliminate harmful waste from the body. The digestive system does not assist the circulatory system in providing oxygen for the body. Mechanical digestion is chewing with the teeth or the stomach muscles contracting to churn the food. Chemical digestion is basically with the salivary glands secreting saliva, or possibly the stomach secreting the hydrochloric acid to digest food. Which digestive organ aids with absorption of food into the bloodstream? That would be the small intestine. 17 was like 25 points. This one will be on the test, the final. And so you're going to tell me how each one of these systems helps the body maintain homeostasis by allowing the body to take in some type of food for energy. Here I gave you the sample of pizza. So the nervous system is going to be used to pick up sensory information from the environment where you may see the pizza, you may smell the pizza. And because that is happening, your muscles is going to send impulses to your muscular system to get your skeletal system to move your body toward the pizza. Digestive system is going to allow you to digest the food, digest the pizza, to get the nutrients out of it so they can be broken down by energy. The circulatory system is going to carry those nutrients to body cells. The respiratory system takes in the oxygen because your body cells need the oxygen to break down the nutrients that are absorbed by the digestive system. So one more time, in your cells, the oxygen is needed to break down the nutrients in a chemical reaction to release the energy. So on the final tomorrow, it is an Edgel, or Wednesday or Thursday, whenever you're taking it, you've signed up to take it. It will be an Edulastic. So you basically need to tell me, if you don't want to do it in story form, you can do a listing. Nervous system detects food in the environment. Tell me about the nose and the eyes. You need to tell me that the muscular system will receive impulses to move the skeletal system. You can tell me how the digestive system digests the food. The circulatory system carries it to the cells. Respiratory system provides the oxygen to break down the food. And all of these systems must work together for you to have energy to keep your body going to maintain homeostasis. So that's a hard one, but just think in terms of what each system does. So I'm going to post this tonight. It's not an assignment, but I wanted you to have this to use to study. There's one or two people who've opted to take the health test Tuesday evening. Just be sure and come in on your allotted time. If something happens, I will not be staying late at all Thursday night. And so just make sure you let me know what's going on. All right, guys, good luck. Thank you.